Hello everybody, welcome to my brand new kitchen. I am so excited to be in this new space. It is bigger, it is brighter, it is so much more well suited for baking and filming and tutorials. And I am so excited to give you a tour of my space. I'm gonna show you how I organize all my cake supplies and my ingredients, and just show you where I film for my Instagram videos and my YouTube, and yeah, we're gonna see the whole thing, so here we go. So over here, I actually finally invested in a second KitchenAid. I figure I do enough baking and decorating that it was justifiable. And the other day I made buttercream in like bulk, and to be able to do 2 batches at a time was a game changer, because y'all know I hate making buttercream. It's a mess no matter what I do. But I made like 8 batches and I was able to do it in half the time. So I invested in that, and I've got my flour and sugar canisters here. Up here, most of this is just, you know, family stuff. We've got some dishes, but in here is my Lazy Susan. This is where I keep a lot of my bowls and my attachments. And down there I've got some powdered sugar and brown sugar and just some cooking oils and some baking spray. In this skinny cabinet, I've got all my baking sheets. Easy access right there. And then in here, I've got all my cupcake tins in there, and just some other, like a pizza plate right there. I still only have 1 oven, but it's brand new. And that's, you know, it works just fine. I am looking forward to my new house where I will have double ovens. Let's see, okay, in here I keep some of my cake boards and just some other plastic cupcake containers in there. Here's where I keep all my baking spices. So I have it, you know, just right here, easy to use, cocoa and vanilla and all that good stuff. But here is the best part. I am going to show you my favorite drawer. This is my, this is like my favorite thing in my kitchen. It's this was made especially for me. The company is called Salt by Sabrina, and these are like custom made drawer inserts that you can design and customize to the size of your drawer. These were actually outfitted for the last place I lived, but they were easy to just transport over here. And this particular one is called the Neurotic Mom. It's made for me, designed by me, and you can actually order it and customize it to fit your drawer. But it just, I love this. To find a piping tip is just so easy. Instead of, like, you know, digging through each one, trying to find all my, you know, certain piping tips. Like I have all my 1Ms right here, and all my 4Bs, and my Russians, and then the small ones. And then over here I've just got, you know, cooking spatulas, ice cream scoops, and just miscellaneous stuff like that. Back here, just some piping, and then my really big piping tips back here. So we have that, and then right here I've got some more of my, you know, cake supplies. I have some cake scrapers and tape all right here. I've got like my spatulas. That's in the wrong place. That's my child emptying the dishwasher. But all my cake, you know, spatulas and everything, scissors, and then we just have our normal silverware right here. If you're wondering why I keep these in here, these, every time I film, before every single time I take a picture or film, I wipe off the lens of my camera, both front and back. And sometimes I see people videoing things on social media and the camera's slightly blurry, the picture, I just wanna say, clean your camera off every single time. That's what I do. Okay. Bowls, mixing bowls down here that I can just pull out. This is just like family, like pans for, you know, when we cook. Can we all agree that the side-by-side fridge freezer is a far superior design than the drawer in the bottom? I can actually put tall cakes in here. I can remove shelves and fit my tall cakes. Because, you know, when you're cake decorating, you use the freezer in between almost every stage of decorating. And now I can easily just slide it in and out rather than having to put it down in a drawer. This is so much better. Okay, I keep all my cake pans and my blender in here. So I've got all my cake pans to bake my layers. in there. And now I'm gonna show you the best part. Oh, here I've got just like my foils and plastic wrap and wax paper in there. I'm gonna show you the best part of the kitchen now. The best part. This is our pantry. Now you don't need to see over here. It's not super interesting, but this is just my family's food side of the pantry. But this, because it's big enough, I was able to dedicate this entire half to all my baking supplies. So down here I've got my cake stands and my cake turntable and more cake stands up here. Same thing, these are the Salt by Sabrina acrylic containers that are customizable. We made them for our old house, but they were so easy to just pick up out of the drawer and move here. So I've got all my cookie cutters here, and then this is just kind of the miscellaneous, everything goes in their drawer. I've got my piping bags. I love this one. It holds all my sprinkles, and I get asked all the time, why do you keep your sprinkles upside down? That's because I can see them all at once. I can go here and say, you know what, I want a pink mix, an all pink mix, and it's right there. Rather than when they're like this, and you only see the lids, you have to pull them up one by one to see what they are. So that is why I do that. Same thing up here with my glitters and dusts. I turn them upside down so I can just easily pick out the color, because if they're not upside down, I just see the black lid. They all look the same. This, I just kind of have my miscellaneous things in here, my gels, some more dust back here, floss for when I make cinnamon rolls, if you've seen my cinnamon roll tutorial, some dowels for my cakes. I have chocolate chips and some drip bottles, pre-made drip, and my drip bottle here for when I make my own drip. Just cupcake supplies, chocolate melts, cupcake decorations, some of the food I use to decorate with, like the cherries. Here's some larger food colorings, Kool-Aid. I like to flavor my buttercream with that sometimes. And then up here are the things I don't use as much. I just have like my chocolate molds and some popsicle sticks, paint brushes, stuff like that. And I think I about covered it. So this makes this makes cake decorating so much easier. I'm just so happy to be in this new place. You have no idea. And then over here, I've got my Neurotic Mom sign that has been with me from the very beginning of my Instagram days. And then when I'm filming YouTube, I'm here. But when I am filming Instagram, I do Instagram myself. This is kind of my decorating place. So I'll put my camera down at the end there. And then behind me you have the Neurotic Mom. I've got that a lot for just so people won't, it's kind of like a watermark, but it can't be removed. So people won't steal my videos as much. They still get stolen, but, and then my clock, because people really like seeing how long the process takes sometimes of decorating a cake. So I put that up there, and that, I think I got everything. That kind of wraps up my kitchen tour. So now you can see everything has a place, and it's more organized here. I have more space, and just makes decorating and filming and baking a lot more fun. So in my next tutorial, you will see my first cake decorating hack or baking video in my new space. And I am excited to show you that and get filming in here. So if you want to see more tutorials like this and then my baking tutorials, just make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.